Ready for a tale of feathers, scales, and a good heart? Join us for The Eagle, the Serpent, and the Kind Countryman to see how kindness can return in the most unexpected ways.
A beautiful, strong eagle with gleaming golden brown feathers soared high in the clear blue sky, its sharp eyes scanning the world below. Suddenly, a sly emerald green serpent, with tiny coal-black eyes and dark spiral patterns, moved with lightning speed, surprising the majestic bird. The agile serpent, about as thick as a man's arm, quickly coiled itself around the eagle's long, powerful neck. The eagle, much larger than the coiled serpent, was caught completely off guard, its joyful flight turning into a desperate struggle. The powerful eagle tried to flutter and spin, its massive wings, easily 3 times the length of a small child, beating furiously against the air. It tried to reach the slithery serpent with its tiny coal-black eyes and flicking red tongue, using its sharp yellow beak and strong talons. But the serpent was too tightly wrapped. High above the green fields, the majestic bird, with its gleaming golden-brown feathers, twisted and turned, letting out sharp cries of distress. The cunning serpent only tightened its hold, squeezing the eagle's neck with all its might. The eagle's mighty struggle continued, its once effortless flight becoming heavy and strained. The air grew thin as the serpent's grip, tight around its neck, slowly took away its breath. The eagle, its piercing amber eyes now showing fear and exhaustion, eventually began to sink, a magnificent golden-brown blur falling through the sky. Gravity pulled them closer to the earth as the brave bird, much larger than the coiling serpent, started to lose its fight. Down on the green earth, a kind-faced countryman, with short, neatly trimmed brown hair and warm blue eyes, was walking peacefully through the sunlit fields. He wore simple but practical, earthy-toned tunic and trousers, with a leather belt holding a small brown wooden drinking horn. Suddenly, his eyes looked up and caught sight of the dramatic struggle unfolding high above him between the magnificent eagle and the coiling green serpent. His heart filled with concern as he watched the large bird, visibly weakening, descend rapidly towards the ground. Filled with quick compassion for the noble eagle, the countryman, a sturdy man, much larger than the struggling bird, dropped his basket and sprinted towards the falling pair. He saw the majestic eagle, with its gleaming golden-brown feathers, almost on the ground, gasping for breath, with the emerald green serpent still tightly wrapped around its neck. With swift, gentle hands, the countryman bravely reached out and carefully unwrapped the coiling serpent, about as thick as his arm, from the eagle's neck. The grateful eagle, now free, let out a relieved cry. The sly serpent, now free from the eagle but angry at its lost prey, slithered quickly away, its tiny coal-black eyes gleaming with mischief. The countryman stood alert, holding a stout stick, ready to defend himself from the frustrated creature, much smaller than himself. The cunning serpent recognized it couldn't bite the watchful countryman, a man with a sturdy build and warm blue eyes, who was much too quick. Instead, its anger turned to a new, dark plan for revenge against its rescuer. The angry serpent, wriggling its emerald green body with dark spiral patterns, saw a small, brown wooden drinking horn hanging innocently from the countryman's leather belt. This horn, much smaller than the countryman's hand, was his prized possession for carrying water. With a swift, sneaky strike, the serpent, its red tongue flicking, darted forward and bit the rim of the horn, letting its potent venom drip inside. Then, unseen by the countryman, the vengeful serpent slithered silently away into the tall grass, leaving its wicked surprise behind. The good countryman, a kind-faced man with short brown hair, oblivious to the hidden danger, continued his walk towards his home, whistling a cheerful tune. The sun was warm, and his throat soon grew dry after all the excitement. He reached out and unhooked his small, brown wooden drinking horn from his sturdy leather belt. He was looking forward to a cool, refreshing drink from his favorite spring, not knowing the emerald green serpent had laid a trick. Soon, The countryman, a sturdy man with warm blue eyes, arrived at a bubbling, clear spring, its water sparkling in the sunlight. He knelt down beside the smooth stones, a peaceful smile on his face, and carefully dipped his small, brown, wooden drinking horn into the cool water. He lifted the horn, now full of refreshing liquid, towards his lips, ready to quench his thirst. A moment of peaceful calm before he took a much-needed drink. Just as the countryman, with his brown hair and blue eyes, was about to take a big gulp, a sudden powerful whoosh of air filled the quiet afternoon. It was the majestic eagle, its massive golden-brown wings, 3 times the length of a small child, beating swiftly through the air. The noble bird, with its piercing amber eyes, had been watching from above, recognizing the familiar drinking horn and understanding the danger within. Its movements were as quick as lightning. The magnificent eagle, moving with incredible speed and grace, swept down from the sky in a breathtaking dive. Its sharp talons, strong and precise, reached out towards the countryman's hand. With pinpoint accuracy, the large bird, more than 10 times the size of the small drinking horn, snatched the poisoned brown wooden horn right from the countryman's unsuspecting fingers. The startled countryman, larger than the eagle, blinked in surprise, wondering what had just happened. With the horn held securely in its strong talons, the great eagle, its golden brown feathers shimmering in the sunlight, soared swiftly back into the sky. It flew higher and higher, carrying away the dangerous object from its kind rescuer. The countryman, a man with short brown hair and warm blue eyes, watched, utterly amazed, as the noble bird, much larger than his horn, disappeared into the distance. The eagle had saved him, just as he had saved it. The eagle, grateful for the countryman's kindness, hid the poisoned horn in a secret place, far away, where no one would ever find it. This story teaches us a wonderful lesson about being kind and helping others. When we are kind to someone, even a small act of help can come back to us in unexpected ways, just like the eagle repaid the countryman. It shows that good deeds often inspire good deeds in return, creating a circle of thoughtfulness and care.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.